Hi guys, Cameron from Band Smile here again, and today I'm going to be talking about 7 things that helped me to stop getting bored in Thailand. Now I want to thank you all very much for your comments and remarks from the last videos. It's all going very well, and I'm enjoying giving you and passing on my experiences that I've had in Thailand. So let's get started. And the first thing I like to do is to explore. And there's a number of ways of doing this. The first is walking. Now I only do all this until I'm used to the area in the daylight hours. So I like to go walking. I go up all the little sois. This way I find little local markets. And I'm still finding them, even after being here for nearly 18 months. There's lots of little markets around the place, and everything is so much cheaper at the market than at the main shopping centre. And the quality is just as good, and the people are great to talk to. They all want to know where you're from and have a conversation. The English varies at different levels, but they all say hello anyway. Then after that, I like to get out and about. And while I'm in Bangkok, I go exploring, but I take the motorbike. So make sure when you're taking your motorbike that you drive safe. My advice is treat everybody like they're blind. And then that way you'll probably get through the day. When we go exploring outside of Bangkok, I take the car. Usually a good day, Nookie will cook some food up, and we'll go to temples or zoos or waterfalls or parks. There's some beautiful areas to go to. Now, you're not going to find all these things on the local tourist guide. So, ask the locals. If you're in an apartment block, ask the locals there, or just go to the office. I've got little street maps that'll show you where things are. My office is great. The ladies there know just about everything. They're from all over Thailand, and they want you to see what Thailand has to offer. Now, when I first started coming to Thailand, I liked to get out and about. So what I used to do was just jump on a train and go from one end to the other end and just explore that way. I used to do the same thing with buses. Cheap, effective. Meet some interesting people sometimes on those forms of transport. Sometimes you don't, but it can be a lot of fun. Now, another way of getting around is by utilising the taxis or tuk-tuks. And they'll know where to take you, but it's always, or 9 out of 10 times, on the tourist areas. And if you want to say, I don't want to go tourist area, they'll find you another place. But remember, negotiate the price first, because don't forget, if you're buying something from somewhere where they've taken you, they're going to get a commission. And that's fine. It's a symbiotic relationship. They'll take you, they'll charge you, and they get a commission. It's not too much. It's very good. The other thing I do, and this is only done at daytime, is it's not because I'm afraid of the dark. It's just it's much easier to get around and get help than during the day. Is just go and get lost. I enjoy that, having fun. What's down here? What's down there? Having a look around. Some people say, "Oh, don't go down there." As soon as I say that, well, I've got to go down there and have a look. Why not? A lot of fun. A lot of fun. So the next thing I do is I get to know people in my own condo block by utilising the pool and the gym. The pool is great. When I first came here, before COVID-2 stuck its ugly head up and restrictions were enforced, was I just go down to the pool, have a swim, sunbake. I've met so many people doing that. Same with using the gym here. I've met so many people doing that, and everybody has a story to tell, lots of fun, and you make friends that way. I also sometimes utilise different gyms in the area, so that's also good. And of course they always have a coffee shop connected, and I love my coffees, so away we go and we have a chin chat that way. Now, as you're getting around, getting to know people, I like to keep in touch with people. And so we utilise coffee shops, restaurants. Sometimes we just go for barbecues somewhere, utilise the parks. Always good for a catch-up. And you get to know what's going on around the place. There's always the good movies coming out, and I've noticed that Thailand gets the movies before Australia does. So, yeah, I've often been on the Facebook to my daughters, my children, my sons, and saying, hey, just saw this movie, and they're going, oh, it doesn't come out till next month here. So, I try not to tell them too much. Don't want to spoil it all for them. Now, one of the big things I do enjoy is becoming a member of expat clubs and getting out and about and meeting them. And sometimes they lead to excursions, or you have fun nights. One we did was a wine and cheese tasting night, which was great, very European, Western anyway for Thailand, but it was great. And that was, they're always cheap nights, and that one was actually free because they were promoting the restaurant that one of our club members owned. So it was a free wine and cheese night, and we all ended up staying for dinner and paying that way. So look, great time. You'll get to meet all sorts of people from all walks of life, and everybody is good with their time, I've noticed, in those clubs. Now, one thing I did do that took me about 18 months to do was to explore my own apartment block. I'd often lie in the pool, look up at the roof, and go, I wonder what's up there. Anyway, one day I decided to go have a look. Lo and behold, there's a garden up there, little tables, little chairs. So that's where you can go and have coffee. There's views are spectacular because it's only compared to some, only 25 floors. So, some of them are quite taller. But the views are great. Meet a lot of people up there. Usually take a couple of drinks up and we just sit around and have a talk. So there is lots of fun to do. And you can get out and about. Don't sit in your room because no one knows you're there. Get out and about. Have a good time. Like we say in Australia, you'll never know if you never go. So enjoy yourself. Well, the only other thing I've got to say is thanks again, guys. It's been a lot of fun talking to you. Quick video, but it gives you some idea on what to do. You are safe in Bangkok, as I've said before. Getting out and about is not a problem. I can walk down any soi at any time of the night and I feel safe. And there's no problems. As long as you're maintaining good manners, and you'll be fine. Nobody here really wants to fight for lungs. As a matter of fact, Thais don't really want to fight at all. They do get quite nasty when they're argument, but that's between them. Don't get involved. So, okay. Now, if you want some advice about activities in Thailand, Band Smile can help there. All you got to do is just contact us at the website. If you found this video useful for you, please hit the like button and subscribe button. And that's it, guys.
What are you waiting for?
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 Yes, correct. What are you waiting for? The world may not be in a great shape right now, but it's very possible to come to Thailand. It's actually easier to live in Thailand for a longer time than it was before. With One Smile can get you the right long-term visa, find a perfect house, open the local bank account, or even open the business here. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or go to bansmile.com and get started.